Hey guys, Dave here. So next up is a knife that I'm just super happy to get. It was originally slated as a prototype knife made by Sean Hatcher at Hatcher Knives in Austin, Texas. He makes just, unbelievable fixed blades. Everything from the smallest little fighting knives, utility knives, kirdashis, all the way up to massive machetes, choppers, swords, cleavers, and that's what I have for you today. I just cannot tell you how excited I was to get this thing. It had been, it's one of those deals where it's concept and design, and when you see it from that point, it's just hard to do the weighting and everything, that comes along with it. But at the same time, weighting's just part of it. So it did come in this fancy case. It's kind of got this, I don't know what it is. It's soft, kind of velour type of deal, but awesome case to have. I guess I haven't ripped that thing off of there. I'm bad about having tags and stuff on there. I'll have to take that off. But came with this case and a Kydex and a nice little note and everything from Sean. And so I just want to kind of talk about this knife, and I'll move this case out of the way because it is pretty good size. So. But this is a concept cleaver or prototype that he decided to show the design. I have been talking to Sean quite a bit. I'm in Texas too, so I definitely have a fondness for my Texas makers. And when I asked him about this one, he said, well, nobody has claimed that one yet. And I immediately said, okay, I'll take it. And you guys will see how much of a tank this thing is. But this is what he is calling the Shelton cleaver. And I can't tell you how insane that this thing is. He has a couple of different variations of cleavers that he makes, and one's the Seabach. I gotta have to get all of his knives out. I have to see what they're all called. He has a picture of this one on his website too, but the cleavers that he makes are the I think it's the Sevbach. I don't know how you say that. Sevbach, and the Cerabach, Cerabok, and then the Cleaver foot, which the Cleaver foot's the one that I initially had on order. I have, I don't know how many knives on order I have, but I think it's 4 or 5. So, and he just put up one the other day that I just chomped at the bit to try to get one. So, just a chopper that looks nasty. But this one was a prototype that he put up a drawing of. Him and I were talking, and when he told me that nobody had claimed it, I said, I'll take it. And just from design to concept to being completed and just watching the whole process being made, which is, I'm going to tell you guys right now, of all the, makers, his order sheet, I talked about it when I got the, when I got the Mega Sheep's Foot from BTF. His order sheet is one of the most detailed order sheets you'll ever see, so that he can get exactly what you want in your knife right from the get-go. And then he does these awesome shop updates on a monthly basis that just gives you everything that he's been working on, what he's doing, pictures, prototype drawings that he comes up with. Just incredible the way he does his business. And I do enjoy talking to him. He's a really nice guy. And so, Sean, thank you for this. I really have been anxious to talk about this one, and so that I can just start beating I told you I got 2 dead trees that I just really want to go to work on with this thing. I think it'd be fun to beat it up. So, but this is the Shelton cleaver. I had it done in black, black micarta with OD green liners. And here's the thing you guys will get. It is 0.31 thick. This thing is just, you can see, the skinny little handle, or scales on it compared to how much of a beast this is in 01 tool steel. It is just a tank of a cleaver, but feels very good. The good weight in the, in the head of it, so that, for cleaving, for chopping up, this thing is just, it feels really good. And I cannot tell you, this handle is, he got this handle, definitely right for me. My hand fits in there just perfectly, as you can see, right in between. It just fits perfectly. And there's just the right amount of belly in this. The Mega Sheep's Foot that I have, it wasn't made for me. It wasn't made for BTF either. I know he got it from Howe's Knife Shop, but I'm going to send it, you know, I've been too busy with work, but I need to send it to him because he said he would trim it down and get it to where, but this is what I'm talking about. This has got just the right amount of belly. Awesome purchase. And just cannot tell you how impressed I am with how this thing turned out. I know he put up some pictures on you know, his you know, things coming out of the Hatcher shop. And it's just, I'm telling you, man, this thing was, I know it got a lot of people liking it and everything. And, you know, of course that made me happy because I knew that I was going to be getting it. And, you know, I mean, I don't care. Even if this wasn't for me, if I saw this in Sean's shop, you know, and he was saying that this is going out to somebody, I would be so impressed because this is my kind of knife. It's just a tank. And so I just thought I'd kind of go over the particulars of it and everything and kind of talk about, you know, size and everything else. And I got the scale out so I could weigh it so you guys could kind of see, you know, everything that's involved in this. But 0.31 on the steel, and it's at about 58 to 60 on the, you know, RC. So 11.5 inches total. 11.5 inches total with a 6.5 inch blade. And I don't think that's tip to grip. I think that is probably... yeah, it's 6.5 actual blade length. I like that he measured it that way instead of, it's just under 6.5, just barely. Let me see, just barely under 6.5. But yeah, I cannot tell you, just unbelievable flat ground. I mean, it's, you know, and this is his new finish called the Forced Age finish. My buddy Big Tank, you know, he's got one of his Cleaver foots. And, you know, after talking to Sean, you know, we were talking about how some of the finishes wear on some of his knives. And so he was trying to come up with a finish that would really wear well. And he has come up with this force-aged finish. And I know it looks like a dark acid stonewash or anything, but that's not what it is. It goes through just a wicked process. And it takes a little while to get it all done. But this is the what he calls his force-aged finish. And so you guys can check it out. Like I said, Hatcher Knives, you know, it's hatcherknives.com. That's Hatcher, just like it sounds, Hatcher Knives. And you can look at all of them. The Song Cleaver was another one that was also made around the same time. 24.9 ounces total weight on this thing. It is just a tank. And, you know, flat ground, but all of his knives with a convex edge on them. So... unbelievable with the black canvas and the OD green G10 liners. So, and a carbon fiber lanyard tube. And then he's got these black oxide screws so that these are removable if I wanted to take them off. So, and then I don't know what a Bolatron is, but this is a black Bolatron sheath is what it's called. So I guess maybe some variation of Kydex or I don't know what, but this thing just, you know, between either the fancy sheet that it comes with, it's just because I got it, it snaps right in. Well, if I don't get it out of whack, and there you go. So it just snaps right in, and it's yeah, it's definitely not going anywhere. And you know, set it up for tech lock, whatever you wanted to, but yeah, I have several variations and different versions and stuff like this. I absolutely love his knives. And am anxious to get more, of course, and just cannot be happier with how this thing turned out, man. Just a tank of a knife, or excuse me, of a chopper, of a cleaver. So yeah, just unbelievable. There are pictures of it, several pictures of it on his website as well, and I really like what he's doing with these you know, prototypes. We were joking the other day when I was talking about the one that was you know, that was just he had just put up. It was like a chopper or cleaver variation. He said he has like 300 different concepts of things that, you know, he is constantly thinking about. And he said even when he was making the sheath for this one, that he stopped doing it because he came up with another idea for something else. So, and I am amazed at the different designs. I mean, I know he gets a lot of you know, people commenting on the different designs and stuff that he has, and his grinds are incredible. But people are always constantly, you know, making comments about the different designs and stuff that he comes up with, and that's just, it's amazing to me that he's still constantly, you know, just evolving and coming up with different designs and everything. So I know that this originally started out as a combination of the Cleaver foot with the Serabach and the Sevbach. And you know, I mean, it's just the way the whole concept. One part's the handle, the other part's, you know, just the way he all did it together. And I just can't, you know, I know, Bud, I told you I was going to make this video, but I just can't be more impressed, man. You just killed it with this thing, and I'm so excited to get my next one. You know, I'm anxious to get my Cleaver foot. That's the one I'm so excited to get. But the Warncliffe, you know, I mean, just so many other ones. I'm just anxious to get them all, and you know, I mean, it is. I do. He knows me, and you guys know me. I get excited when I find things that are definitely, you know, towards me. I don't care if people don't like it. You know, I'm excited, man. When you get something you like, you should be excited, and if you're not, you know, whatever. You know, more power to you. But I'm excited, and I absolutely love this thing, and I'm just, yeah, so happy to get it. And so, yeah, that's it. The Shelton Cleaver from Hatcher Knives. Sean Hatcher, Bud, you absolutely killed it, Bud. Absolutely, just a huge fan. Already anxious to get more. Love the finish. The handle feels awesome. It's just a tank, and now just abuse it, and I feel like it could definitely take the abuse. This thing is just meant to do some damage. So I'm gonna have to, you know, start finding some stuff and cleaving some stuff up, because that's exactly what this thing needs. So that's it, guys. The Shelton Cleaver from Sean Hatcher. Hatcher Knives. You guys go check him out, hatcherknives.com. He's also Hatcher Knives on Instagram, if you guys want to check us out on there. So I know we're all on there, and there's like a whole YouTube, USN, tons of people are on there, and everybody's just sharing cool pictures, you know, not just their gear, but family, friends, you know, pictures that they come across. It's good times on there too. So it's not just, it's kind of like a, you know, just another community that we're doing the same exact thing. It's just not uploading videos and everything else. So, but you get a ton of information and details and everything when you're on there. So amazing makers are on there. Just incredible makers are on there. So I love interacting with all of them and all the guys as well. So. And so I hope you guys enjoy it. Another video coming up, my last one for the day. So I'll talk to you guys again soon.